You all remember the Panda Family by Lego Creator. Set number 31165 contains 626 pieces, retails for $39.99. The set was provided by the Lego Group for review, so thank you, Lego. And yeah, so remember a few installments ago, or a few videos ago, we built the Panda and Baby Bear. Okay, so we did that. So now we are left with two alternative models. We have the penguin and baby penguin, or we got, looks like a whale and a baby whale with some habitat below it. Well, I'm thinking of doing the penguins because this is actually the smaller of the two. And yeah, so I actually took this thing apart, and the guts of the panda bears are in this bin. And remember when I did the main model, I was belly aching through this because of the colors. So yeah, it's you know, some have requested it, so we're going to do it. And yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I am a lot of things going on right now. I got some stories to tell and some drama. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. And the color palette of this set is lacking, as you can tell. It doesn't look fun, but that's just to be expected. And well, yeah. Well, let's begin. Let's build it. So we got to let's keep the parts somewhere around here, and I'm going to be focusing right here today. Let's put the book here so I can zoom in for you here. I'm just going to drop this down. Sorry if it's too bouncy, but well, it's raw and cut today. And yeah, so I just got back a few days ago. Well, not a few days, just a few hours ago from the camping trip. And today is the 15th of May 2025. And I'll tell you, I had a great time and it was nice. And yeah, you're going to have to pour all those bags out when you do this one, which is what we did here. And yeah, starting the baby penguin. So we pretty much had a good time. My girlfriend and I, we just kind of relaxed and just really just didn't do much of anything. You know, did all sorts of stuff. And we kind of went hiking. She didn't want to go look at museums. She actually wanted to do more of the exploration stuff that I like doing, which is kind of cool. So we did that. And we just kind of chilled out. There was a place above Fresno we went to, so that was always nice. Weather was a little on the chilly side, but hey, it's better than being out here right now where it's in the 90s. So that's not too appealing. But we had a good time. We did a lot of hiking. We saw some waterfalls and some scenery and nature. I even told her, I said, hey, we can go into town and look at the art galleries, and she wanted to look at more of the what nature had to offer, which is fine by me, I might add. Alright, so that's pretty much what we did there. And it was very relaxing, a very relaxing trip. Ooh, and I got parts falling behind the workbench. No. Well, how am I going to get that out of there? I'm hoping it's something common. Oh, I got lucky. It stuck to the latex paint on the wall. Alright, but it was just a nice relaxing trip. Came home, and then that's where the fun ended. And now I gotta find two ball joints in here in this mess. So came home today to a bunch of drama. Nothing family related, but it was Lego this time. And if you remember, I was talking about this in a few other videos, that my packages were on hold due to tariffs. Well, all my Lego sets that I had planned are sent back. I'm not mad at Lego, I'm mad at and you know, after a while, when you step into my hobby, tell me what I can and can't have, yeah, I kind of get kind of brutal at this point. And now I'm just kind of sitting here, you know, I'm really just kind of disgusted. And they had the packages literally here where I'm at, 5 miles from the house, dangling them in front of my face. They kept saying, you're going to owe us, like one of them was almost $400 in tariff fees. I wasn't going to pay that for sets that, you know, I didn't ask for to begin with. If these were specific orders, I wouldn't mind, because that would be my obligation. But no, I don't know. And it was just kind of disgusting, you know, because Lego said, oh, we're going to start sending out sets early for reviewers. And they did ship them out early. I just won't see them. And that's the disgusting part. And yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. The phone's been going off. I'm getting these guys calling the house saying you owe us money for taxes. And I was told by the Lego group not to respond, to ignore them. So that is what I did. So yeah, somebody is stepping into my hobby. And we're stuck on step 5 right now, trying to find 2 of these little ball joints here. That's what's taking me so long. And yeah, I just thought, you're kidding me, right? They're right in town. I'm not allowed to have them because I owe a nasty tariff payment that was not supposed to happen. Even Lego didn't understand what was going on, and I just thought, oh, I understand clearly what's going on, but I don't want to make this into a political debate. But I just thought, well, looks like I got to think of some other things. I mean, I do my own builds. Okay, I finally found one. That's what we're looking for there. But now I have really, I had commentary already keyed up for these sets that are coming in for review. It would have been really fun. And yeah, somebody had stepped in and party pooped on my my ventures. So yeah, it's I'm not too thrilled with this individual. And, you know, like I said, I don't want to make this political, but let's just say for some reason I hate the color orange now. So, yeah, so if you're looking for any up-to-date sets, you're in the wrong place right now until I get the stuff here. But I'm not blaming the Lego group because it already was paid. They just wanted tariff fees. And I think that it's kind of silly. They already paid for the shipment. Already here, and they're shipping it back because of tariff fees. So now they spent all that money having the set shipped just to have them sent back. So yeah, it's a mess out here. If you're not from the States, just be glad you have your freedoms. Yeah, so anyways, though, I got that out of the way. That's the rant of the day. And in addition to that, I've ordered some more stuff for my vehicle. And I ordered one of these little boxes for streaming over-the-air television over my internet. So I can just plug in an Ethernet wire and watch television. I had that little round tableau thing, and I mean, it's fine. It was given to me, so I wasn't complaining about it. I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't open source where I can add my own source code. And we're still on step 5, by the way. I'm still looking for another one of those ball joints. So I thought, okay, let me find something that's more of an open source platform that I could run my own client. And I did find this one called HD Home Run. It had really good reviews. So I said, well, okay, I'll give that one a whirl. And I'm going to see how well it works, but I got to wait for it to get here. So just have to wait for that. And I don't have to run a media server or anything. It's the one I have that has the DVR and stuff like that is a media server, which is kind of just something that electric is getting expensive, so I can't run it anymore. Because technically now we live in I can't run a media server like I used to anymore. So I can't run that. And it's like I tell my bunch, if you want to watch a movie, let me know and I'll fire up the server. But once you're done, I have to shut it off. And finally I found this part. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been up to here. But it's, you know, it is what it is. And let's see here. Okay, apologies, sorry about that. Of course, it was the phone again. Ringy, ringy about the, you have an unpaid duty, we're going to send your product back. Okay, go right ahead. I was already instructed to send it back. See, they keep calling the house, they keep texting me on the phone. I'm getting irritated with it. I may just block their number. I got to make 2 little calls now. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, that's it for the rants. I'm going to try not to go into too much rant mode, but I know some of you told me I like hearing the rant. And, you know, I have to do it sometimes. It's called letting off steam. It's better than using these. Some people do. I don't. Unless I'm too old for that stuff anyways. And in addition to all the drama, I stubbed my toe so bad it's actually purple. It's not broken. It's just another thing that I have to end up figuring out what I'm going to do with. It hurt for one day. It didn't, and it, out of all places it happened, well, here at home. So now I got a stubbed toe that I'm trying to heal up as quickly as I can. Can you see what I'm doing? See, I'm working way over here because, which is unusual. I'm always over there. And these go on the bottom. I think they go in the tubes right here. What I'm thinking of doing with this set, I'm thinking of just filming it in just one installment. Oh, no, these are 2x2s. One installment. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to do it in one installment is just to get away. We're not going to use all 626 pieces. So, you know, and I looked at this one. I grabbed a bin. So, okay, let's do this set. And yeah, this one popped up, and I thought, well, it's that turd that I didn't like building the first time. Well, let's do the penguins. I can come up with some stories about the penguins, but yeah, I could get too aggressive there. Okay, we got to make 2 of these, and we got to put these in here like that. But yeah, I know one night when we were camping, it wasn't too bad. Here's the deal. If you're going to go camping, do it when all the kids are in school. Because my friend and I, we had that campground. It was a big campground, maybe myself, her and I, and there was probably like 4 other campers there. It wasn't packed. Oh, I have a feeling during, I think it was Memorial Day or something like that, it certainly most likely will be. But I'll tell you one thing though, I hope she likes doing the camping stuff a bit more, because she told me she wants to do it again, which is really nice. So, she said it wasn't like anything she remembered when she was with her parents. I said, "What would you do?" I said, "What was the difference?" She goes, "Oh, my parents didn't like us going far from the camp, and didn't really like us doing anything. We just kind of sat around." I thought, oh, I said, well, I don't want to sit. I do too much of that, you know. And so that was pretty much what it was. But the first night we arrived there, here's what I did. I had the tent hidden so she couldn't see it. I just said, "Hon, I forgot the tent. So we're going to have to sleep on the picnic table tonight." And she looked at me dead serious and says, "Well, it looks like we're going to have to go home and go get it." I said, "No, we'll just sleep on here." I said, "This is fine." She goes, "You could sleep on the table, but I'm going home." And she was like, "Oh my goodness." I said, "But I have the key." He goes, "Well, then I'll just have to start walking." And it was just like, she thought I was being serious. I said, "Do you think I went all this way to not pack a tent?" I said, "Because of mosquitoes and stuff." And she was like, "I kind of figured you had it, but I wasn't too sure." Yeah, this is boring. This is just like the other ones. This is boring. but that was pretty much what we did. Okay, I'm running out of workbench space here. I got to sort out the white pieces. I need to find a couple more of these. The first few of them weren't too bad, but now it's like, yeah. So at least we kind of just chilled out and really did nothing. One night we had burgers. Second night we had steak. And the third night we had breakfast for dinner. So we kind of... Do I have to start a pile full of white parts? Do I have any containers? All right, let's start putting these in here. It's just way too much, almost too much Smurf on this workbench. Okay, now we found it. All right, so we need to make 2 of these. I kid you not, folks. This is going to go quick before you know it. Okay. All right. And yeah, you guys and gals are worth it. I didn't want to do this one, but we're doing it now. You know. So yeah, we went to this little place. We hiked to this little waterfall called Rancheria Falls. It's like a mile or so. Pretty flat road, more like a fire break. We kind of hiked there. We hung out there for about 20-30 minutes, and then we hiked back. And nobody was even in the parking lot. So that was a good thing. So we kind of just kicked back and really just relaxed and took our time. And yeah, but I was kind of worried. I thought, oh, she's probably not going to like this stuff one bit. And she's like, oh man, my parents, they made camping like miserable, but you made it fun. I'm like, well, because we're adults, we could do whatever we want to do. So that's essentially what we did. And yeah, this thing's going to be a brittle Brenda, so be careful. Things are already falling off on this, so just you just have to deal with it. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay. And then now we got to do the head. Yeah, so that was pretty much the trip, which was really nice, really nice. Now we're back at home. We got to prepare for work, so I had to, on the way home, I stopped by the office to pick up paperwork, and she kind of looked at me and goes, why do you got to stop and get paperwork? I said, I got to see what's going on. I said, when I'm off, I said, you know, I'm a business owner, I have to do that. Oh man, I'm going to have to dig for a tooth in here. You know what I got to thinking when I do the next model? I think I'm going to do what I did with the Deku tree. I'm just going to have to prepare this, so we're not just hunting for parts. I'm trying to find a tooth that goes here for the beak. Yeah, it's vacation is fun, but this is not fun. So that took care of the trip. We were there. We were gone for 3 nights, 4 days. Just can't do nothing in 2 nights. I never understood why my parents did that. All right, let me get a container and let's start putting parts in here. I'm starting to get irritated now because there's just so much black and white parts. Yeah, this one here, I'm going to be honest with you, the alternative model is not fun at all. Because mostly I'm just spending time here sorting through parts. So I think the next one that I do, and sequential ones after this, I'm just going to pre-sort parts in groups for certain parts of the build, and that's it. So we're not spending so much time hunting for little parts. I got tons of big pieces on the workbench, and what am I doing? Small stuff. And it's, yeah, so it's been kind of a weird week for me. Because how often do I get to leave town? Not a whole lot anymore, so I just burned through 1 work week of vacation time out of, I get 12 weeks off, so now that's 11 weeks that I have left. So, yeah. Okay, and then I gotta find a downwards bracket. It's all black. You don't know how much black and white parts I have in my collection. I have a black, not so much white, I have way too much of, so I try to avoid this color. But I've been building some stuff. Oh, and let's get into tutorials. I have a mystery project I can't tell you about because I'm working on it. And I have the camper. I haven't started the camper yet. It's a concept of an idea. Just kind of setting it up, but nothing's final. And I've been slowly working on this one mystery project at the moment. And sometimes I'll start with one item, an idea, and it comes out to be another. I would tell you guys, but I have competition who watches these that likes to snag ideas that I do. So I'm very careful now what I say. Well, I thought the head would be very quick, but apparently we're still hunting for parts. Well, we need some eyepieces too, so we find those, we'll pull those out. I'm looking for a downwards bracket that I haven't seen yet. I'm finding other pieces, but the ones I want. This might be a 2-hour installment. Oh, I did order some memory cards for filming the reviews. Okay, I see it. Only to find out the sets that I'm reviewing won't be here. They're being sent back as we speak. So not a whole lot I can do there, but at least I attempted to get memory cards. At least the memory cards are coming in. So when I do these, I will have more than enough. And yeah. So at least one thing. I had a palate cleanser, so I am refreshed. I'm glad you guys and gals like hearing the rants and the storytellings and stuff, because I don't want to just sit here and talk about Lego for 2 hours. You know, that would not be fun at all. And I think it goes like that, or it can go right in the nub too. But I think it's, yeah, this one here is really brittle. Be very careful. I think you're supposed to put this right in the middle here, right on that peg. If I can get it on there, there you go. That's it for the small penguin. Yep. So, he's done. Alright, so now it looks like we're moving on to some habitat. And yeah, these are always fun to build. And man, where were these 3x3 plates when I was building cool stuff back in the day? Well, now we have them. Okay. Now, don't worry, we're going to clean all this off eventually. So I think what I'm going to do in the next build installment, I'm probably going to have all this, I'll go through the building guide and just pull out the parts that we need. And that will be it. And then I'll just group it like, okay, the penguin, we'll just put all the parts just for that. It takes more time, but I'm not spending all the free time and wasting memory card space hunting for parts. When I did the Deku tree, it went so fast. So we're going to do that here. Alright, so that's how I'm going to do it. Let's pull all these out of here. Should pull all the white ones out too, but, well, I need more shoe boxes, and this set's hoarding up a bunch of them. Yeah, so, oh. You know what? I don't mean to disappoint anybody. I didn't have anybody to block when I was gone. So everybody was like being nice and stuff, so that's really cool. Well, I'm looking for the other type of angler plates. All right, let me get this butter container. Let's start tossing these in here. This is what you do when you can't find things. You're getting frustrated because the palette's so boring. Just do this. Yeah, I was watching a couple of videos, and just people doing the backpacking stuff, and I just gotta, my girlfriend doesn't like the backpacking. And she's like, I would do it, but I don't want to have to lug all that stuff on my back. And I was like, I don't blame you. I said, it's just backpacking's cool because you park your car and you have to walk in and get your, go to the places you need to go to. Oh, it's a 2x4 piece. Okay, well, I thought, oh, here it is right here. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, at least it's got color now. That's probably that and that yellow is probably the only color I really have seen in here. And yeah, I mean, I'm relaxed, you know. Not after this set, I'm not, but I'm getting there. Alright, so let's start with the round tiles. And if I have to dump that out again, then so be it. I'll need that later on. But what I would do is I would go through the book, read the steps, find out how many pieces I needed, and I would put those off to the side. In fact, I have a tutorial that I'm working on that needs this tile. So I know where to get it now. I already have a bunch, but, well, I can always use a bit more. And yes, I'm a fine one to talk when I say, oh, white pieces, and I use nothing but white in some of my builds. A lot of the stuff that I build is natural, realistic stuff, but I try to throw color into it at least, just to make things a little more unique instead of just bland. And I did not even get a haircut, and I'm kind of glad too, because one of the campers there, this guy, his head was just bright red, and I thought, ooh, I don't want to do that. So I'm glad I had a mop on my head. I'm glad I wasn't bald. Man, I would have been brutal. I would have been miserable. So now I'm glad I didn't get a haircut. So now I am overdue for it. So if you're ever going to go camping or go on any kind of vacation, depends on your vacation, you may want to think twice. Get those skin fades while you're at the beach or someplace very sunny is not very good. Well, it may take 10 minutes to build the terrain, huh? We're still looking for parts. I'm on step 23 right now. I got to find one more of these. And right now I'm pulling out nothing but white parts. And I've already got the black separated. I may have to pull out gray next. And I'm just going to be honest with you. When I built this, it just didn't look too interesting because of just the color palette. Is it keeping my interest? Do you want to know the truth? Not really. I got some other stuff that I want to work on, but I need a few pieces out of this, and I wanted to get it done. Okay, I found the tile, but I can't grab it. So, yeah. There we go, that's what we've done. Alright, and we need some little cheese slopes. I remember throwing some in there, but let's see if we can grab them here. So, it may take us 10 minutes to do the terrain next. Yeah, at least I'm honest with you. You know, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you this is keeping my interest. It's on the dry side. It's color palette. I did a I gotta get in and grab a part. I did that vintage radio and microphone set. That wasn't too bad, but do I have another empty container around here? Because I think I do. Oh, I don't. It's occupied. Well, looks like I'm going to be spending half the day going through white parts. Look at that. That's a whole bunch of boredom there. And I got to pour these out. Let's do that real quick. So I can find the two slope. I saw a bunch of, well, here's one. Maybe I can get away with it. Yeah, on the way home today, though, we stopped for some good Mexican foods. And now, yeah, I'm done for the day. Alright, let's pour it out. Yeah, this is probably one of the most boring sets I've ever going to put together in my life. Probably one of the most boring. I think it's just the colors are just really just kind of lacking. And there we go, we got that put on there. Had to pour all that out to get to it. And I'm going to put all these back in here. So I think the next installment that I do of this set will be just, okay, fine, get in there, whatever. Will be just that. I'm just going to prepare the build. As I got my number containers, I did that in the deco tree. So we're going to do that with this. And then now what you do is you set your penguin right on here. I don't think it really matters. It just kind of sits like that. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, it wasn't fun putting that together. But yeah, that's not too bad. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to the large penguin, the adult penguin. And same old song and dance. It's the same boring dry colors we're going to have to deal with, so no more belly aching. Okay, so let's get going here. White and black, not too appealing today. Hey, at least I got to see nature colors. And somebody asked me, do I bring Lego on a vacation with me? No, that stays at home. I used to take it out when I used to go on trips. And now it's kind of like, I used to do tutorials. I have a few tutorials, or maybe they were just mock tours I would do up in the forest. But now, seems like a lot of people are not interested in the outdoor stuff anymore, so I just don't do those. Doing a Lego set outside is always fun. But I need to buy me a sock or a dead cat to put on. That's what they call them, that thing that goes on your microphone, on your camera, wrap around this here, just so I can keep the wind noise out. But like I said, the only thing I'd have to worry about would be the copyright. Somebody might blare their music up loud because they think we all need to hear it. And then I'll be slapped with a nice copyright strike on here, which I blame the record companies for. I've only had it happen once. And I took that video down so fast and re-uploaded it with a voiceover over that song. Thank goodness for transcripts. I gotta pour these out again. Gotta find a round plate that goes in there. Yeah, you know, if you could see my facial expressions right now, I'm rolling my eyes, thinking, oh, goodness. Let's put some more of these in here. Jay, you don't look like you're having fun. No, I'm not. I'm being honest with you. So yeah, the next time I do this, I'm going to come a little more better prepared. Spend the grueling time of sorting out the parts. And like the big penguin, we would just put the torso in one bin. And a couple parts, another one, and that usually worked. It was a lot better. And it saved, and it kept my sanity through the build, you know, versus now where I'm literally just hunting for parts I can pour out like a bag, like bag 1, 2, and 3. So we would have bins 1, 2, and 3. And what you do here, you would just go through here, and I'll show you. Like you just go here and take the quantities of these, and you would dump them in a bin. Alright, like this page, I would literally go for this page, make sure everything matches, and then I would just dump it in a bin and stop there. Okay. And then I would just come back in, next page, just sort out more and dump them in the same bin. And once I find a place that I'm comfortable to stop, then that'll be it. I would package it up, and that would be the end of that. No rhyme or reason how I would do it, it would just save time. At least we're putting some color in here. Probably all going to be hidden though with all the white and black parts. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm thinking that probably might be the most economic way instead of just spending so much time doing this. Do I need to do a video tutorial on how to sort parts? No, because I'm not like the other guys. It's your Lego set. You can do it any way you want. And you've seen how I've sorted live. It works if you have a big workbench, like a kitchen table or something. It works, but only if you have something big. If you're like me and you're working on a small, confined little table, not so much. Now, why don't I do this in the kitchen? Because I don't live alone anymore, so I just can't do it in there because it's not fair to keep everybody back here. You know, that's why I don't do it. Okay. I mean, so far, I mean, it's okay, but it's not keeping my interest by any means. It's, like I said, colors, or lack of. Okay. So yeah, now my mind has been debugged. It has been thawed out. A mind cleanser. And I don't care what anybody says, you have to have vacations. You have to take a break. It's okay to just take a break on something, unless you're on a deadline. It's like those Lego sets. If they were here right now, I would not be building this. I would be building some of the new stuff with commentary. But I'm missing that last piece. There we are. I'm missing this. We're going to keep going here. Yeah, but I'm wondering how many of you watch these videos that are on vacation. You know, I'm sure there's probably some that have their kids watch this just to kind of get them out of their hair. You know, when I was a kid, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have cell phones that you can stream video on. That's the thing. When we were gone, the only thing we brought was our phones. I brought just the phone and the charger. I didn't bring any camera gear or anything like that. I was if I was going to do solo, but I didn't, so thank goodness for that. And just bringing the video cameras would have been a little too much. So someday I may do some solo trips for you guys and gals. I'll pick some place and then we'll just go hiking and just kind of explore it in depth, you know, that kind of thing. And I was telling my girlfriend about it. I said, we were talking, she goes, "Would you have done this solo?" I said, "Yeah." "Well, what would you do?" And I said, "I was just going to bring the camera gear and just kind of make like a little documentary type thing." "Oh, you could have done that." I said, "No, because she doesn't want to be on YouTube, and I don't blame her. It's like, I just don't want to be having my face filmed." I said, "Oh, that's fine. You know, that's just how it goes." So I'm looking for more black parts here. So I mean, it was fine. At least we had fun and we relaxed, and yeah, and that's it. You know, I was hoping to get my sets in, but that did not happen. And I know YouTube now is supposed to put advertisements on videos, like the mid-rolls, like auto mid-rolls. I was like, no, leave that off. I will pick. Because I take breaks at certain intervals, I don't want AI to do that for me. Because sometimes I may be quiet for a few minutes trying to read the book, and I don't want some ad to play. You know, if it pauses the video, it's just... There was one channel I was watching, literally every 2 to 3 minutes in this guy's videos was an ad. It was disgusting, and it was just like the point where I'm like, dude, seriously, why don't you just have like commercial breaks? Like, okay, here, all right, got this done. Okay, I'll be right back, and then we'll come back and we'll take a closer look or something like that. And he would just do that. He didn't do that at all. It was just all auto-generated. Or for me, you know, I sit here, and then when I get done with the section, then we'll do that. Like right now, we're doing the, I guess the torso. I don't know what this is, so we're just doing this part here first. And, you know, until I can find a good place to stop. Which is right now, you know why? We got this part done, but it looks like we got to do the head. So, like I said, now I can take a breather. I'll be right back. Alright. Now I'm refreshed. Let's get back on the build. So now we got to put together the penguin's head. And yeah, it's more black and white parts. Isn't that fun? Okay, and then a friction pin. At least we got the baby one done, but he's all alone. He doesn't have his dad around or his mom, so we're gonna have to help him out. Don't worry, little guy. It's gonna be a while before we get to this point here. And then one of the things that I wish I kind of had a GoPro was when we were doing the hiking stuff. Would have been really cool. One thing I forgot to do while I was up there, I wanted to film at least an hour of just scenic noises. I didn't get to it. I was having too much fun, and I just didn't get to the scenic stuff, so I got to think of some other time to do the scenic noises. And what are scenic noises? Just an audio track, so I can play back here in the background. I used to play one of the other cams that had the background noise, but since they have turned off their sound, and it doesn't do me any good, so now it's kind of just like I'm just in a quiet room playing with plastic bits and pieces. And yeah, that's what that looks like so far. We're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like something, isn't it? It's starting to look like a head. Well, I can't tell what it is. Okay, and I think the studs go on the top here. And these go on the sides. So I'm slowly putting all the black parts in here. Just trying to declutter the workbench. Plus it's easier to find them in here. Maybe I should have put the white parts in here because it's... I need to get more shoe boxes. I have like 10 of them in my storage unit that I brought home. They just need to be cleaned because there was a bunch of tubes in there that have long since gone to air. So I was kind of hesitant. What am I going to do with these old vacuum tubes? Well, I'm just going to have to let them go. They're not going to get any good if they've been gassy or went to air. Yeah. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, guys and gals, I don't care if you're with your girlfriend or with your family, take some time off. Okay, spend time with your kids, loved ones. It's nice. Because stuff like this, like this Lego hobby, you know, this is always going to be around. Okay, turn it around like this, and we got to put a plate in the back here. Let's make sure it's like that. And let's see here. It's already getting hot back here already. It's you know, for these being LED lights, you can sure feel the heat off of them still. Okay, let's put more of these in here. Yeah, and you know what? We were in a place where it didn't have, it had bathrooms, but didn't have any electricity. And what I did, I brought a solar charger, a solar panel charger to charge up the phones. And that thing was so nice to have, but I made sure I kept an eye on it. I don't think anybody would have stole it, but it was just nice. We were in an area where we had a sun part of the campground or the campsite. So we just set up this solar panel, plugged our phones in it, and it charged them up. And if, you know, let's say you're at 50%, it charged them up in about 2 hours, which is cool. And yeah, it looks like the picture. And in addition to that, though, the truck ran good. There was no problems, no leaks. Brakes were working. Well, the money I dropped in it should. I got that all figured out, so it's like now that's it. The car made it on a trip. So now it feels a little more reliable. So that was that, you know. Alrighty. And at least we're doing something other than with black and white now. You know, I got to be happy for that. But yeah, that trip was so fun. It didn't get any better than that. It was really relaxing, really just, you know, now with it being hot and miserable now, except for the swimming pool, this will be my other hangout. So I'm going to try to make this room here more like a retreat. Kind of a place to hide, you know, if you may. Just a place to just kind of not worry about it. If I can get my girlfriend into this stuff, would even be better, but she just does not like Lego stuff. So I said, well, then that's more for me. That's more for me. I don't have to share, which does, I wish she'd come back here and build. Would be kind of cool. Now I said we could have a collab, but she's not in. She likes art, but she's not into this type of stuff. So she thinks my stuff is cool, but she's like, I don't know how you can see that stuff in your mind. I'm like, well, just like when you're doing your oil painting and stuff, I can't, you know, where do you start? You know. But we're both artists in a way. Alright, now we got to get one of these corner plates like this and put that in here. Yeah, but I mean, and I'm going to apologize again, everyone, for the, you know, for the rants on here and stuff, but just sometimes things just irritate me, like literally, especially when somebody's telling me what I can and can't have. That's what really kind of irks me. And, you know, especially, whoopsie, this is coming apart. Like I said, I try not to get in the political stuff, but the politics now is starting to creep into this hobby. That's the sad thing. You know, it's so, I'm getting so sweaty back here, even my hands are sticking to the book. Okay, now we got to get some of these plates with bow. Oh, this is a handy part, not in black, but let me find it and I'll show you. It means if I can, this thing right here, these come in handy. I've already have a few uses for these. Alright, so that's always good. So that finishes up the beak. But this thing is so brittle, it's small parts, and it's just falling apart. It literally is. You know, I was doing a tutorial where some stuff was coming apart, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's starting to come apart, so be sure to hold on to this, you know. Like, and then this goes onto this like that. All right. I bet we're going to fill that in the back now. That's what we're doing. We're going to fill the back in. But I like reading the comments. Some of you say I really help you out with the builds, which is really cool. So I try my best to help you out. Sometimes I may not be able to cover everything. That's just the gig on here. I can't cover everything. I'm not an expert on this stuff. This is just a hobby of mine. I know some have told me I need to do the research on these sets, research what they are. But in all fairness though, when a kid gets a set, they're more interested because the build looks cool and they want to dive into it, not do a full-blown research essay on it. Me, I just want to build it. And that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, see, I think that's what I'm going to do in the next installment on this. Let me go get that real quick, because I'm just going to separate parts. Oh, and by the way, this set does come with a brick separator, so you will not be left behind on that. There we go. Kind of an ugly looking creature. And then now we're going to install his body, or his head, right on here. Well, these are, I don't know, how does that go on there? Okay, it goes inside of there like that. Like this. Okay. And then we got to get some arch pieces and make 2 of these. Hey, at least I got the rants out of the way. I may have to put a disclaimer on their rant alert. You know, we don't need that. I got to make 2 of these here. We got to put these right in here, like that. So I need to find another one of those. See, once you start building it, the parts go down, and it goes a little faster than what you normally would do. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. You know why? We could pound those nails into the workbench, make sure nothing comes apart, but at least its head goes up and down. Not too terribly bad. Okay, now it looks like we're doing the skin of the penguin. Set that off to the side here. Is there just one? Are they mirrors or no? Make sure. So it looks like we're just doing the front right now. And let's get going on that here. Yeah, white, black and white. Yeah. Bellyaching time. Bellyache. Let's just bellyache our way through this and get it done, because I need those tiles for a tutorial, and of course I could just grab them out of my collection, but then what would be the fun of that? Let's just get this set done and we don't have to worry. Okay, so there's that. Got that out of the way. And now we got to get some slopes and a hood piece from a car. That's what we need there. Yeah, but these sets I was going to get in here, and I can't talk about them because I don't know when this is going to be released. They had some really good storylines to go with them. Really good storylines. I thought, oh, I could just see myself doing this. These would be fun. And they would work with the theme of this channel beautifully. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do now about that because, you know, but they were just something that I thought, okay, I got a couple of ideas. This would be kind of fun. I had a whole entire story just around these. Would have been really fun, but not anymore. I'll think of something though. And then this goes on the front here. Like that. Hey, at least his head moves. Well, in addition to the moving head, well, we got to start putting pieces. Now, I have a feeling these are duplicates, so I think we're going to be putting wings together. So I think my best bet here is I'm just going to come in and flip it around and do both sides, just to get it out of the way so we can double it up. And I think that's probably the best. Oh, yuck. I'm going to have to do more black parts now. So let's get some of these here. But I'm glad you guys and gals really like and, joining the fun. And yeah, and before I forget, thank you everyone for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for becoming a supporter. Thank you to my Patreon donors for sticking around on Patreon, my customers for buying building guides. I have a whole batch that I'm going to be releasing over this week. And they're going to be cheap like everything else, because I'm here to share my ideas. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. And I always appreciate getting the comments too. And also I get a nice comment on here. It motivates me to make more videos. So the more you comment, the more motivated I get. Okay. It's better than forcing myself to get motivated. At least you can help me motivate me to make more good items and ideas and stuff. You know what? Let's put that here. And then we got to put the foam bases here. I keep thinking these are phone bases. Let's set these here. Yeah, we did hit one antique shop. It was with the place that we were having a meal at on our way to the trip. Looked at some antiques. I couldn't find anything on there. I did find a couple of old vintage radios, but the sellers wanted so much for them, and I just walked right past them. I found one that was pretty much a cool novelty item. I thought that'd make a good restoration candidate. But a tube, an AA5 or an All-American 5 radio, and the seller wanted $200 firm. When I hear that, I'm thinking he's not interested in selling, and I won't even bother asking. And it had a thing on there, does not work. Well, for $200 it better work. So I just left it there. Some people charge a lot for things, and I can't save them all, guys and gals. My girlfriend's like, I can get that. I said, I'm not spending that kind of money. I said, you're not going to spend that money on that. And I said, it's just too much. I said, for that. I said, firm, and it doesn't work. Tells me he plugged it in. And probably popped the 35W4 rectifier tube. Or, some people plug that stuff in thinking it's not going to do anything. It's got to be reformed, or you're going to have things blowing out. So yeah, that's like, nah, it wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, so I didn't find anything, but I was on vacation to enjoy myself, not to go shopping. I'm going to put this one here because I'm looking for the other one for this side here. And, yeah. But I'll tell you guys and gals something, I like being outside. When it's hot outside out here where I'm at, no you don't. I go outside long enough to put some water on the yard, and once I start feeling a little tired, it's time to come in, so I do that too to avoid a heat stroke. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so, you know, back to the build, though. And just to be, in all fairness, I'm getting bored of it. I really am. Now, if you like this set, you like collecting animal figures, like, you know, if you're into penguins, you know, here you go. It's not a bad set. If you're into this stuff, it's a 3-in-1. Comes with the brick separator. I need that. I just need to set it off to the side. That. I need one small one. And, you know, go figure with it, you know. If you like it, you'll have fun with it. Also, I've been thinking about getting rid of a lot of my printed building guides because I just don't use them anymore, and I already have digital copies of them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some of these older sets and stuff like that. So we just got that done along with this, but let's make sure it's the same thing. It is, so we just got that done. Just saved myself a bunch of time. And yeah, that's it for the torso, and it looks like the fins, but we haven't done the back yet. Alright, now we're going to move on to the bottom portion with the feet. Okay, so that's what we're doing now. And see, if I do commercial breaks on these, at least now you don't have to get interrupted. Hey, I aim to please my audience here. I don't try to make these painful in any way like some do. Because I had one of my videos turned on auto for the monetization. You know how they have the mid-roll ads? Yeah, that was a nightmare. I went through it and I thought, how many ads are in this? I think one of my videos had like 27 ads or something in the middle. I thought, I wouldn't watch this. So I took all those out and put my own in there. I thought, that's kind of silly. I mean, there's a difference. You know, some people I know, you know, like, you know, to do this to help fund their hobbies. But then there's a point of when you're going to get too annoying for your audience and just going to be like, oh no, we're not going to, we're not dealing with that. So I try not to do that on here. Because these are really kind of more like walkthroughs, let's build it videos. You know, you got to have a bathroom break once in a while. I can't just sit here and do this all in one sitting because I'd go nuts. Thank goodness for YouTube, we can edit things out. Almost use up all the gray. We don't need that right now. We need this. I need to slip that in there. All right. All right. Well, you know what? We don't need to slip it in there. You know why? We got to attach that to a 2x2 like that. Stick that in there. I'm not even paying attention because my mind is still in vacation mode and rant mode. I still want to rant more about that stupid thing that's not, you know, that tariff tax thing. So, like, I already had a batch of sets already got sent back to Lego. But like I said, though, I didn't blame Lego for it because it's not their fault because they already paid their fees and then they got hit with more fees. That's what kind of made me angry. But, you know, what can you do? I just blame somebody that's, you know. Okay. I'm trying to find this one piece here that goes on the other side of this. Well, we know one thing, it's not missing any parts, unless if I did it. I just bumped my bruised toe. It didn't hurt. I'm thankful for that. Alright. Looking for another one of these. Alright, well, okay, I see it now. Alright. I just want to get this one done, review it real quick, and just be done with it. Get it out of here. Not have to see it again. But if you're interested in this set, you know, by all means, don't hold back. Grab it. It's a 3-in-1. It comes with a brick separator. It's just not my taste, to be honest. I'm looking for another one of these, but oh, there it is, right in front of my face. You know, come on now, I'm not even paying attention right now. And okay, looks like we got a sub-step here of something. I mean, come on, we're about 70% done with this. I have a long ways to go, but I'm going to get it done tonight. We're going to get it done, and I'm going to do the thumbnail and be done with all of it. And I still have to edit the final portion of the Deku tree. I'm a little behind on that right now. It's filmed, but I have to edit and all that stuff. I started editing it, and I kind of got sidetracked, you know, unpacking things, and now I'm back here for the evening, winding down, you know. So I kind of just get to that point. And nothing like when you come back from vacation and you open up your mind, and it's just like it's all clean. It's like walking into a clean house and you get back from vacation. You have time to just say, okay, I've been relieved, now I can continue back on, which is what I'm doing now. Now, I could use these, not in sand green, but I could use those. Okay, so now we have those. And I am not sure what this is. Oh, I think I see what it goes to now. So when I do this one build, this one mystery project, I am going to try to break the white up. When I do prototype builds, most of the time I build them in white, because that color has a lot of the same. You can find a lot of those parts in that color. That's why I do a lot of stuff in white as prototypes. That little remember that dually pickup truck I built, that white one. That was a prototype. It was too good to just kind of let it sit there on a shelf, so I just made a tutorial on it in white. And yeah, now I have the parts to make it in other colors. It took a while. I have another tutorial that I'd like to get going on for next year, and see if I can get the parts scrounged up for it. I'm starting to work on next year's, but this one project that I'm working on is one of the remaining projects that I got to get done for this year. So it goes like that. Yep, that's where that goes. What is that supposed to be? The base? Maybe. Yeah, maybe it is. It looks weird, but that's how they want it. Wow. Okay, at least we're doing something. I'm not messing up today. Of course, I don't have an excuse. My mind's been cleaned out. Get those cobwebs out of there. And once we get this done here, it shows that we're not even close to finishing up yet. I thought, oh, we're getting close, but we're not. So let's build 2 of these. Then I need a break for a bit. Well, I only have 1 of these. Oh, okay. Let me grab it here. It's all black parts. Yuckaroo, huh? Bland. But this project that I'm using a lot of white parts for, you'll see why I'm doing white on it. But I'm going to try to add it to make it colorful. Okay, well, let me put these here. I already found some of the parts I need. Oh, there's the other one right there. Yeah, that new computer I built's working really good. It blows through 4K video. Of course, the amount of RAM that I dumped in it should. Video RAM, a 5090 GPU. I splurged. I got that before the tariff demons got it, and so I got that. I already had a 4090 that was pretty good. You know, for the processing of videos, a lot of people buy them for games. Some buy them for crypto mining. I buy mine for doing the 4K, in addition to the RAM. So, well, I need to find a 2x3 wedge plate. I find wedge bricks. Now is it up here now? Let's start putting some of this away here. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. I kid you not. We are going to get this done here. Now I got to get this here. And then I got one more to put in there. I'll tell you, I like that vintage cartoon channel that I finally got back because I like watching those. Oh, okay, these go in here. Alright, so yeah, that's what those are for. I thought it was sitting like that. I mean, I guess you could. Oh, this should be Tux the Penguin if you're into Linux, the mascot. And then we got to put the torso on the bottom here. So this is the bottom portion. Here's the torso, and that goes right there. But he still looks incomplete. Well, we'll have to fix that. Okay, now it looks like we're going to be locking everything together and finishing up some loose ends. So, at least we're flat tiling that off. Now this is going to start locking together. Okay, this one seems like it's a bit more stable. You know what, let's see here. There we go. And now it looks like we're doing the flippers or the wings. They're mirrors, so why don't we just do that? Just be done with it, right? One of my friends asked me, he goes, what does your girlfriend think of you doing all this Lego stuff? And I said, well, she doesn't quite understand why a guy like me does it, but she goes, but then again, a lot of her friends understand what she does when she does the art stuff too. That's how it is. And more or less, guys and gals, this is just mind candy. You know, some people, you know, this to some people this is mind. This is like a mind. This is like a mind trip, a vacation, if you will. Putting stuff together like this, it's like vacation when you're at home, and just to sit back and put plastic pieces together. The only thing I'm missing that I wish I can do is play cartoons in the background. I can't do that, but it'd be nice if I could, because then I can show the cartoon in the corner and we can just talk about it. Can't do that because of copyright, so I can't do that either. So I just have to... I was watching one of the old, I think, Warner Brothers or Merry Melody cartoons with Elmer Fudd. I was like, oh, I remember those. You know, I was watching a few of those, and with Bugs Bunny, I believe. You know, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. That kind of thing. I just sat there and just like, you know, I remember this. Yeah. Okay, and then that's it for the flippers, or the, and these go right here. Okay, snap that right in. I hope I got that one in frame, but it's the other one here, so that's how that goes in. Okay, but it looks like we got a part missing. Looks like he's missing the back there. We're going to have to fix that, and I think that's what that is there, is the back. Alrighty, let's see here. Let me face him down because we don't want that falling down and making a mess everywhere. We don't want him taking a face plant. I don't know what I need here, so I just grabbed everything. I'm still experiencing some reddish brown breaking, but I think it's from my older pieces, so I've been kind of, I've been hanging on to some stuff that's been breaking. Not a whole lot, because I try to avoid using reddish brown. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, and we've already been filming for over an hour on this. So if you've made it this far, I literally I tip my hat off to you if you've hung out this long on this video. And yeah, sometimes these things do run a little long. Okay, then we flip it over and stick this in here. And yeah, at my age I still watch cartoons. Why not? The other day, before I left for vacation, I sat back and watched old cartoons, playing video games, and eating junk food. Not good for me, but sometimes after a while it's like, you know, and it felt like it was Saturday morning. Most kids today don't even know what Saturday morning cartoons are anymore, sadly. You know, that's one thing I miss, is Saturday morning goodies. I think this goes here. I don't really know. It shows it there, but we don't know. And then rotate it around. I think so, because it shows it right here. I don't see that plate. But Lego has been known to make a few mistakes in these, so don't want to hold my breath too much. It should be like that. All right. Okay, making sure you see everything here. Apologies if it droops down or something. Yeah, but I hope the rants don't get a little too much for some, but you know, when somebody bleeds in on my my hobby, I do this for fun, and says that, you know, you're going to have to start paying fees for this, that's where we're going to have problems. I like putting things together. I like exploring my mind and my imagination. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be in computer programming. And we are missing a brown. I don't know how critical it is. 2x3 plate. I must have used it somewhere. Let me check the bin here. At this point, we're just messing with slush, and I have one of these that's in black. It could be in there. I don't think it's in that guy. Let's see if I can see it here real quick. No. So what does that mean if I'm missing a part? Well, when I built the main model, I already had it. But I don't think we're going to see these. So I think we're just going to be inclined just to stick the black one in there. I mean, hey, you know, it happens. I make mistakes. I don't hide them. That's why I do these videos. To let you know it's okay to mess up on these. You know, no one's going to judge you for it, because we all boo-boo. We all make boo-boos and mistakes. And at the end of the day, though, and this is what a lot of builders, you know, some have asked me, Jay, I'm not happy with my project. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. And I always tell my fans and say, did you have fun building your creation? Jay, I had a blast building it. It just wasn't the way I wanted, but I had fun putting it together. I said, that's all that matters. If you had fun building your item, your mock, your, you know, whatever you're building, that's worth more than getting it right. Now this, I'm not too fond of this build. It's probably going to be cool when we're done, but I'm just not fond of brick-built animals. Am I having fun? I'm having fun talking to you guys and gals. But I'm not having fun really putting this thing together. I should have been done by now, but I'm not. You know, I'm still full from lunch, so no, I don't need to make a dinner or anything. Alright. So, you know, that's what I always tell my audience. You know, are you happy? Did you have fun building this set? Was it something that you wanted to build? If it is, that makes it all worth the while. That's what you should be focusing on. This looks fun. This looks interesting. That's why I said buy a set that you are interested in. Doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Doesn't matter what the professional YouTubers think. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. That's all that matters is your opinion. Your opinion alone. That's the only ones that matter. Okay, I don't need these. I thought I did. I don't need those now. I might later on. I just put those there. There. I need that Nexel Night Shield. Yeah, that brown plate, we don't even see that in there. You will never know that I made a mistake. Sometimes it works out. Now, if it's a bright pink that's going to be exposed, yeah, I would have to dig deep on it. But this is just an alternative model, so. And we have that in there. We're not done with this Smurfy thing yet. The Smurf that smurfed. Yeah, it reminds me, I was watching one of the old Smurf episodes with old Hogatha. And I think she might have been a witch that snorted. It cracks me up just watching those old Smurf episodes. And I used to come home from school. They used to have the Smurfs on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I would run in front of the TV and watch the Smurfs. If my mom was watching one of her episodes, like her soaps, I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch them. But that was until we got a VCR where she could record things. Now my mom is addicted to the DVR. She records almost every show. And when I was a teen, I had a VCR in my room, and I used to record stuff that I would be when I was at school. I could watch it later on that night. I'm missing this other slope here. And that was the fun thing, you know. And now, things are uploaded to YouTube. So, that always helps out. Alright, we got those in there. We got that done. We're still working on this thing. Fantastic. It goes like that. And that is the back of the penguin there with the tail feather. So that actually is the tail feather all that time. I didn't know what that was. And then we got to put this on here. I think I'm lining this up here with this. Yes, that's where it's supposed to be. So you should have just a little bit down here. Nothing down there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just to keep it balanced. So now we got to put this on here. That's not too bad. Also, it locks all that together. And yeah, this right here at the bottom, these two studs will keep this thing level so it doesn't fall down. And that's it for the build. I promise next time I'll be more organized. Alright, let's pick everything up. Alright. Get that all back in here. That's why I did the smallest model first. So what I'll do is take a breather from filming sets, since I still got a bunch of these I still have to do. And even though if I don't have the other sets in yet, probably won't see them. They're getting sent back to Lego. I have other things to build. I have plenty of things for this summer. So, and yeah, this is essentially what you're building for the alternative model. Now, if you're into penguins, yeah, that's not too bad. But let's see, we'll get a little bit more up close there. But for me personally, though, I mean, they look good. You know, the head goes up and down and stuff like that. His wings move, and the little one does the same. But that's what these are, is just shelf queens. They're just meant to be display pieces, nothing more. And honestly, it's a nice build, just something I wasn't personally interested in. So if you're really into penguins and stuff, here you go. These would make a good, nice clutter item for your room or display. So the only advice I would say is when you're wanting to build this, you already built the main model, go for the building guide and start pulling out parts. It'll save you time in the long run. So just watch some cartoons or a movie or something. Just slowly pull out the pieces. It'd be a lot better. And you can't build all the models at once. And like I had mentioned, if I can find it, you do get a teal brick separator. I believe the set does come with it. Let me make sure here. I'm tripping over more sets that I got to part out. Haven't had a chance to really rip anything apart. Yeah, so see, this does come with it right there. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's just not something I would just jump out and buy. But if you're interested in it, that's all that matters. Tell me what you think of the penguins. I mean, they're cute, just not my style of build.